Groove truth number 2. No one cares what you look like. Let's suppose you saw someone you don't know doing something weird or looking different to what you think is acceptable. How much consideration did you really give this person before you brought your attention back to yourself? Probably not very much, and if you're not giving much attention to those around you, then it stands to reason that they're not thinking about you either. You only think they are. To prove this to yourself, the next time you go out, pay attention to the people around you and how they act. You'll quickly notice that they aren't worried about you or anyone else. They're only worried about themselves, how they look, how they act, how their latest selfie turned out, and how many likes it received. While you might think others are concerned with how you look or what you do, they're really only concerned about themselves and how they think others are judging them. Sadly, prior to coming to this realisation, I'd been killing myself trying to impress others, worrying about what they might think of me. I was literally losing sleep, thinking about people looking at my butt and thinking it wasn't perfect. Not only was this just completely exhausting, but it was also an absolute waste of time and energy. However, when I really embraced the idea that no one cares what I look like, it completely changed my life. First, the need to gain the approval of others completely left me. I can't even begin to tell you how incredibly liberating this was. It immediately allowed me to experience an inner peace that I hadn't felt for years. This allowed so much of the chaos and the turmoil inside my head to disappear. My stress and anxiety levels went down too. All because I'd stopped worrying about what I thought others were thinking about me. Secondly, when you're not obsessing over how to live your life to impress others, it frees up so much space in your mind. With this space, I was able to unleash a level of creativity that I'd never experienced. Things were coming to my mind all the time, and it was exciting. It was like my life was now a blank canvas, ready for me to create my own masterpiece. All because I stopped worrying about what others might think, took the time to figure out what was going to be the best for me, and started listening to my own intuition. Just imagine what your life would be like if instead of going about your day trying to always please others, you had the freedom to be yourself and do the things that give you the most happiness. I can assure you it can have truly dramatic results. So when you free yourself to move in a way that's right for your body, the floodgates open and your authentic, creative self will emerge. When you stop worrying about what others think, you'll see how doing things your own way can free you both mentally and physically. This will allow you to experience so much happiness in your life, and not just for you, but also the people around you. What if someone does care about what you look like, or at least you think they do? It's easy to say no one cares what you look like, but it takes time and practice to really embrace this truth. With that said, don't get me wrong, there will always be judgmental people in the world that will put others down in an attempt to make themselves feel better. Even the most judgmental people really don't care what you look like or what you're doing. They're only concerned about themselves and their own problems and worries. But let's suppose this wasn't the case and someone really was concerned with how you look. Is that really something you need to worry about? Absolutely not. You have zero control over how others think and act. If their life is so meaningless to warrant them passing judgment on you, that's something you just don't have to worry about. Other people's opinions of you are irrelevant. All that matters is what you think about yourself. And if you think about it, they're the ones who are stewing in judgmental thoughts. How awful must it be to carry that?